Hi everyone. Um, yeah, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm making some salad shirazi. It's a salad most Persians eat. It's made out of cucumber, onion, tomatoes. I also add a little bit of green chili. Everyone wonders what's the secret of my recipe. I cut them small, and so it's nice and even. And the next thing is I add a little bit of a green chili. But the reason that I'm here discussing this with you is not to teach you how to make salad shirazi. Actually, I came outside sitting. It's a nice, beautiful day here in Vancouver, and my kids were playing outside. Anyways, I just came set up here so I can do a couple of things at the same time. I love cooking. Those of you who know me, I love cooking. I enjoy making food. I like spending time with the kids. So to make food is always a great privilege. Now, as I was sitting here, the kids are always, they come around me and they say, Dad, can I have some cucumber and everything else? And so, anyways, I always cut a pile for them so that they can have. And simultaneously, I continue on my work. Now, they brought some salt and they were having their cucumber. As they were having, my son, Dariush, who has got real talent for sports, and he loves, we call his nickname is also Ninja. He loves anything that has to do with martial arts. Anyways, he took one of the cucumbers and held it up to the sister, said, hold these two ends. I immediately looking at that, I knew what he's about to do. I knew that he wants to karate chop those cucumbers. And so, as he gave it to the sister, they said, hey, if you hit that, it's gonna literally fall to the ground and get dirty. And I thought, hey, they look like they're having fun. Why not? So he just gave it to the sister, and sure enough, he hit it and it fell to the ground. Now, after it fell to the ground, he picked it up. I said, hey, I told you, da 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 da. And reality is, I'm not your normal. I, I have been trying to be a different father than the one I grew up with. My own father had different mentality. He was a great father. He taught me many things, but certain things that I thought I can improve on, I would do. Some of those things I learned from the Bible. We call God as a Christian. We call God a father. And many people wonder, why would Christians call God Father? I mean, how can he's not he doesn't have sons or whatever. If we consider to become father, you need to have sex. Many Muslims actually think that. They say God doesn't have children because fatherhood in Islam is only about sex. You have sex with a woman, you're married, and then you become a father. But in Christianity, fatherhood has nothing to do with the sex. It actually has got to do with the heart, with an attitude of a person towards somebody else. Many people, they have not made a kid and they did not donate the sperm, but they take the position of a father. They care, they listen, they invest their time and energy, and they pour in their experiences into that other person. So in that shape, they are a father. But many people do give their sperms, and biologically they are fathers, but they never are there for their children. So fatherhood to me, it's not really about donation of a sperm, but it's a position you take as a person towards somebody else. So to be parent, it's literally how you position yourself towards someone. What do you do for them? Do you take the position to hear them and invest your time and energy in them? If so, then you have become a father, you have become a mother. So I'm saying these things because I realized when I grew up, my parents were investing most of their energy in this to protect me, that I would never fall down, I would never hurt myself, I would never do this or that. And that was not the right position for me. I learned that God wanted us to take a different position. He wanted us to just, he allowed Adam to fall, he allowed Adam to make a mistake, and in that he really he allowed actually Adam to make a mistake, and he became a father. Hey, mama. Hey, love you. So fatherhood to God is actually not about stopping you from a future mistake you're making, but actually about being there for you, with you through all things. So, and covering your shame and nakedness, that's the fatherhood. So when my kids are there, I don't try to stop them from making mistakes. I try to be there. If, of course, they're in danger, of course, I want to share and I want to experience and impart things that they would not make as many mistakes as I've done. But I don't know how successful I will be. But anyways, back to the cucumbers. That's the important. Keep your focus on the cucumber. He hit the cucumber and the cucumber fell on the ground. And guess what happened after that? He picked it up, gave it to his sister, and said, you have to hold it harder. And she held it stronger, the stronger grips. And this time when he did, it broke into 2 pieces. So, anyways, I was just focused on making my salad. Next thing I know, they have taken the next piece and they hit it, and sure enough, it falls to the ground. But at the same time, it breaks into 2 pieces, and he's so excited. He's like, Dad, look, I did it the first time. I'm like, wow, good for you. And he picks up the cucumbers off the ground, gives one to the sister and one for himself, and he's about to put it in his mouth, and I realized that it's full of dirt. I said, wait, you gotta wash it. Oh, okay. And then suddenly it dawned on me that the last one that had fallen to the ground, then it broke, they picked it off the ground and ate it. When I was looking at them, I realized that they had 2 pieces of cucumbers that were some sand or dust on it and everything else. But I realized that before that they had cucumbers because they liked it. But they didn't have as much fun as when they made a game. Now this time, the cucumber wasn't as clean, but it was more fun. Now I know the body of a human being is capable enough to handle some dirt. I used to do lots of things like that. So as a father, what do? Stop them from having a dirty cucumber? I don't think so. As that happened, suddenly I felt the Holy Spirit spoke to me and said, God is like that. He stands there, watches you, and loves on you, and he covers you, and of course, he wants to protect you and teach you what he knows, if you're willing to listen. But in church, many times, we stop people from making mistakes because all we are concerned about is they won't fall, they won't hurt themselves, they won't do this wrong thing, they won't do this, they won't do this. And church becomes a place that is not really much fun. So I don't wonder why people don't want to go. If you want that to happen, if you want a church as a leader to become a place that no one wants to come and it's not fun, go for it. But if you want to create an atmosphere of family, to become a father is to also stand there. And sometimes when you know it's not really going to hurt them, a cucumber with a little bit of dirt is not going to hurt. But you can have fun with them. You can enjoy and let them have some fun. I want to just challenge you to take the position of a father, to love, to honor, to care, and to even create a safe environment that if your kid is making a mistake, your spiritual child makes a mistake, you're there to just cover them. let them feel safe enough to share their hearts and lives with you. I want to say this. God does that for us. He always has left an environment that is safe. Will we do that for one another? That is the key to success. I want to just ask you guys, I want to challenge you to a rethinking. That in this season, we will take a near position. You allow kids more freedom. That doesn't mean that I allow my kids to go around and do everything and anything. But I look at my priority, their treatment of one another, and how they would face a mistake, how they recover from a mistake they have made, how they have the right attitude is much more important. So I always say, it is really important to see when you have made a mistake, where you go. Are you like Adam, running away, or would you change your attitude and run toward God? When Adam knew he's naked, he went and ran, and he went to hide himself behind trees. But when Jesus was naked and crucified, he looked up, and the first person he called was God himself. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. I love you guys. Bless you. I just want to challenge you to love one another, no matter what. Blessings. And Salat Shirazi. Find an Iranian friend and ask them to make you some. You will love it.